What's up, YouTube and friends? Talon Peterson here, and as you can see, we got a Zamplebox on our hands. This is my June Zamplebox. Yes, I know it's July. June was a very busy month. Didn't get around to it, but it was a new box style, like program. Excuse me, unveiling, and the juices therein that I got were pretty badass. So even though it's way late, I'm still gonna give the video, and soon thereafter I should have my July one up because I got my box in the back room, and I'm gonna pull that one out after this, and hopefully I'll get 2 videos up in less than 24 hours. Alright, let's get on with it. New style, new box. So as you can see, the shape is a lot different. Flip the top. We got Zamplebox. It says, you know, you're one of the first to get a sneak peek at the new launching. You know, lets you know some of the new features that they have. Flavor profiling and whatnot. It has gotten a lot better. I went back in and re-upgraded some stuff. Their site has gotten way better. And the July box, they got some new things coming too, but I'll save that for July. But we got that card, the Zamplebox sticker. Looks like just like an advertisement. Your top 3, and then another Zamplebox sticker. But what we have inside, the real stuff that matters. We got the foam pad, and now they're coming in foam inserts instead of the mesh baggies. So it's a lot more bottle friendly. You know, less incidents of breakage. I haven't had one break in the 8 months I've been with them, but for those of you that have had possible breaks, this should probably take that out of, you know, out of context, or keep from happening. But yeah, foam inserts. And yeah, so check it out. That's pretty cool. That's how the new setup is. So yeah, let's get on with this reviewing here. And sad to say, this is the last month you guys are going to see me with my handwritten descriptions. The July box changes everything. So I'll enjoy it. But as I always do, handwritten list 1 through 11. Let's start off. So what we have first up. Oh, and I nicknamed this, as you will see throughout the ordering, I kind of personally nicknamed this the Battle of the Cookies. And you will see shortly. But first one up, source code. Want a cookie? Gingerbread custard. Very good vape. Very thick, high VG, as usual with source code. It was pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. I liked it. It wasn't too sweet. Very good vape. Number 2, Immortal Fog Awakening. A balanced sweet flavor, graham crackers, cookies, and cream. It's that one right there. Another just very good one. I mean, all these flavors were pretty damn good. I was very happy. For those of you that watch my videos, you'll know my last month wasn't very successful. Or my May month wasn't successful. June, which is what we're looking at right now, was amazing. July, which is coming up next, just as amazing. So they have turned it around. Definitely worth the price now. But continuing on. Number 3. And this is my number 1 right here. 13th Floor Elevapors. Django. The warmth and mystery of enchanted open countryside with an enticing blend of vanilla milk, caramel, and flue-cured tobacco leaf. I loved it. It was just smooth all the way around. It had something different. It was a new taste. The tobacco was subtle. It was just an amazing blend. They blended it very well together. But this took number 1 right here. Source code probably had number 2. And then number 3 is coming up. I'll let you know about that. But yeah, 13 Floor Elevapors. That was a damn good juice right there. Number 4, Adam by Eve. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Juicy pear taken to the streets and beaten to a pulp. Now I got a little bit more than a pear out of it. It was pretty good, but on the back note, I was getting like a milky cream custard. Just some sort of creamy note. It wasn't just purely pear. There was some sort of cream note on the end, but it wasn't downgrading at all. It was still a very good vape. But yeah, just that little extra in there that I kept getting. But yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Number 5, and this takes my number 3 spot right here. Relevant. The Ish Blueberry Pomegranate. This was an amazing vape. I don't know if it's an organic, materials they're using, but I have a pomegranate tree out here in the backyard, and the pomegranate flavor I was pulling out of this was pretty damn close to the real deal. It was good juice, blueberry and pomegranate. I loved it. It was smooth, nice even blend of both, but they were realistic to me. I like this one. This one took my number 3. Number 6, 1-Up Vapor, Churros and Strawberry Ice Cream. This one, on the other hand, I did not like. This is the only one out of all these bottles that still has any fluid in it. The other 10 of these are bone dry. This one, as you can see, is a little more than halfway full. It was just too sweet, and the strawberry in there was just overly artificial to me. I don't know what it is, but some of these artificial flavors, strawberry I've noticed mostly, it gives me some sort of, I don't know, a gag reflex, but it's happened in the past with other strawberry juices that some of them, that artificial strawberry flavor will just, it'll hit a trigger, and this one did it. I couldn't do it. It was just too sweet. It was like chewing on a bag of Splenda. I hate that fake sugar taste I get from some of these juices that are just overly sweetened. This one had it. It was just too sugary, too sweet. So this one is the only one out of this group that I will not finish. But yep, next one up. Liquid Sin, Enchanted Beast. This honeydew flavor has a delightful kick at the end. This is one I am not too fond about. They had just started with Zamplebox a few months ago. I got one of their grape flavors like 2 months ago. I had gotten one of their grape flavors. I was not impressed. And to be honest, this one tastes exactly like that grape flavor. I don't know if there's a mishap in label changes, or if it's their main PG or VG derivative, whatever they're getting their ingredients from, but it tastes almost, to me, in my memory, in my palate, it tastes just like the other one. That one being a grape, this one being a honeydew, my memory keeps telling me it tastes exactly like that one. So it's got to be something that their main VG or PG ingredient is, or whatever their process may be, but was not impressed. Sorry, Liquid Sin. But next up, number 8, we have Stellar Zenith Cookie, or Zenith Cookie, however you want to pronounce it. Delicious cinnamon sugar cookie. This one, out of all the cookie sweet style juices I gotten out of this box, this one was the most, I guess you could say, subtle or smooth. I don't want to say it was bland. I just want to say it was just smooth, more easy on the palate. It was more of an all-day vape, whereas some of these other ones, after a couple hours, there may be one strand of that juice that just becomes overpowering and I just have to switch out. This one was subtle enough for me to hang on to it for all day. Just Just a nice, even, smooth, good blend. But yeah, still our Zenith cookie. Number 9, Viceroy Duke. Sweet cookie dough mixed with warm cinnamon swirl buns and finished with a sugar glaze. It's this one right here. I like this one. Just like the label says, it was another amazing, cookie dough. I mean, just all these flavors, they all, even though it was a battle of the cookie, or cookie-esque per se, bakery style, they all had their own individual, qualities. Each one had their own thing to bring to the table. Viceroy did stand out in a bit. I think it was probably the cinnamon that kept standing out to me. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Is kept reminding me of this one. Is the cinnamon was a little more strong in this one, but it was good. It had a good flavor to it. Another very, very good juice. Viceroy Duke. Number 10, Mad Mike's Eve's Addiction. Green apple meets juicy bubblegum. Now, in one of my previous reviews, I have already received this juice before in Zamplebox, but it is a good juice, so I'm not tripping. Mad Mike's, I do like this company because they do get pretty intricate with their flavors. Even though this one being basically described as a green apple meets juicy bubblegum, the layers of apple, the layers of bubblegum, they do get pretty deep. I don't know how they're doing it or what they're doing, but Mad Mike's, I've noticed in the past, has a way of giving you depth to their flavors. So I didn't mind, even though I've had it before. But yeah, Mad Mike's Eve's Addiction. And then last but not least, Gypsy Juice. Green Fairy, a blend of absinthe, kiwi, and spices. This one I also have received in the past. It's not like my go-getter. It's not the one I would grab. But it is a vapable vape. I may go in there and try to request not to get this style of juice anymore just because it is one that I'm not going to go grabbing as often. So there's a chance that there may be a half a bottle left behind that's just going to rot, and then when I go through it, checking the drawers and whatnot and throwing away old stock, this one will be in the pile. But yeah, it's still a good juice though. I do like it. A blend of absinthe, kiwi, and spices. I mean, like my old video, as I described, it tastes like the sugar cubed absinthe, and then the spices in there. Good blend of spices. I mean, it tastes just like a shot of absinthe. I mean, if you've had a real shot of Absinthe King or whatever other brand you get, if it's genuine absinthe, it's pretty on point. So, I mean, it's a good juice. But, yeah, that wraps it up for these. Sorry about it being so late. But now I get to put all this stuff away, and then I get to come back with my July box. So, for those of you that were waiting for my June box, I'm sorry you had to wait so long, but at least you'll get another one up here shortly. But yeah, that was June. Zamplebox Gold, 3 milligram. It's still running around somewhere around $55. The new setup, they actually give you the retail value of it so you can get an idea of how much you're actually saving, but you guys will see that in the next one if you check back. But yeah, that does it for now. So yeah, I'm Talon Peterson. If you guys want to check out any of my stuff on Instagram, I go by Birdman Fabrication. And yeah, I haven't even been on there in almost 2 months. I mean, all my builds are 7 weeks old. Vacation, I just haven't been able to get to the whole vaping side, but I'm playing catch up right now. So, but yeah, go check out my builds, check some stuff out, Birdman Fabrication. All right, peace.